Hello everyone. Today we are going to start lesson 1 as your first lesson is a computer system. In this lesson we are going to study about some topics such as meaning of computer system, hardware devices with examples, software devices and working of a computer. So before start the lesson, definitely we should know about the chapter's name. So, here first question will arise, what is computer? And you know very well what you have already studied in class 2 that computer is an electronic device. But now we have some more facts which defines the term computer. So let's see what is computer. Computer is an electronic device which accepts data as input and gives result after processing. Now this is the definition of computer. These days we are using computer in every fields such as offices, hospitals, banks, airport, etc. So this way we can understand the meaning of computer system. Now our next topic is hardware. Children, you know about the main parts of computer. What are the main parts of computer? That is monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse. Can you touch these parts of computer with your hands? Yes, you can. Because monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse, these are the physical parts of the computer. So, whatever part you can touch with your hands, that all the parts are called hardware devices. So, we can see as the definition of hardware the physical parts of computer that we can touch and feel are called hardware. Here, one by one, we will see about the main parts of computer that are hardware also. First part is monitor. Monitor looks like a TV screen. It displays the work that we do on a computer. A monitor is also known as VDU. Full form of video is Visual Display Unit. And whatever work we are doing on the computer, that result we can see on the monitor. And whatever results we can see on the monitor, that is called the soft copy. Now, there are three different types of monitors. First is CRT, second is LCD, and third is LED. Here, full form of CRT is cathode ray tube, LCD is liquid crystal display, and LED is light emitting diode monitor. First is CRT, that is cathode ray tube. This type of monitor is bigger in size, contain a vacuum tube, consumes more power. LCD crystal display unit. It has a flat type of screen and it consumes less power. LED, that is light emitting diode monitor. These monitors have better display. These are thinner and lighter in weight. So this way we can see there are three types of monitor. Next part of computer is CPU. The full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. It is also called the brain of a computer that processes all the instructions given to the computer. CPU is made up of three main parts. They are MU, CU and ALU. The full form of MU is memory unit, CU is control unit, ALU is arithmetic and logical unit. First, memory unit. As its name, memory. Memory means to store anything. So, use of memory unit in computer is it is used to store data and instructions. Second is control unit. It controls the working of all the parts of computer. ALU, that is arithmetic and logical unit, it performs all the arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we will see about the next part of computer, that is keyboard. Keyboard is used to type data and instructions into the computer. Children, you know very well, whenever you want to type something in your computer, definitely for typing you are using the keyboards. And commonly which keyboard we are using, that has 104 keys. Keys can be divided into many groups. There are many groups of keys. First one is typing keys, second is control keys, third is function keys, fourth is numeric keypad, and fifth one is navigation keys. So let's see one by one. First is typing keys. Typing keys are also called the alphanumeric keys. Alpha means alphabets, numeric means numbers. So it includes alphabet keys, number keys, punctuations and symbols also. Second one is control keys. It can be used alone or in combination with other keys to perform certain actions. Example of control keys are CTRL key, ALT key, ESC escape key, etc. Third is function keys. Function keys are 12 in number, as F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, F10, F11 and F12. So these function keys are 12 in number and it is located on the top of the keyboard. Next is numeric keypad. Numeric means numbers. Numbers 0 to 9, and it is just similar to the keys of calculator. It is placed on the right side of the keyboard, and there are two sets of number keys. One is located at just below the function keys and one placed on the right side of the keyboard. Now, next group of key is navigation keys. These keys are used to move through the documents. Means there are many keys which will come in the navigation keys, under navigation keys, and that keys are arrow keys and page up, page down, delete and insert. These keys are used in the documents. Whenever we are making any documents, we are using these type of keys also. So this way we can see about the keyboard. Next part of computer is mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. It is also an input device. It is connected to the CPU by a cable. So this way we can see about the main parts of computer. Here main parts of computers are that four parts of computers are the main parts. That is monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse. We can touch these parts with our hands because these are the physical part of computer, and whatever parts we can touch with our hands, that are called the hardware. Now, other than that four parts of computers, some more devices, some other devices are also there that are hardware. We can see some more examples for the hardware devices, that is touch screen, scanner, printer, plotter, speaker, light pen, joystick, pen drive, hard disk, CD and microphone. These are some additional part of computer which we can touch with our hands, and these parts we can touch with our hands. It means these are also hardware devices. Now next topic is software. What is software? A group of instructions given to the computer to do a particular work is called software. There are two types of software. First is system software and second is application software. Where first we will see about the system software, set of programs that controls the overall working of a computer. That is called the system software. Example we can see operating system. Some more examples we can see of the operating system also, that is Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows XP, etc. These are the examples of operating system, or we can see the examples of system software. Now next one is application software. Application software helps us to do a specific type of work, just like MS Word, MS Paint, MS Excel, etc. Children, whatever work you are doing on the computer, that all softwares are called the application software. Suppose you want to write something, you want to type something in your computer. So, which application you will use? You will use MS Word, that is Microsoft Word, and that Microsoft Word or MS Word is an application software. If you want to draw something on the computer, you are using MS Paint. MS Paint is also an application software. This way children, whatever work you are doing on the computer, all work are called the application software. Now our next topic is about the working of a computer. Now we can see, I told you about the definition of computer first. That was, computer is an electronic device which accepts data as input and gives a result after processing. Here input means data and instructions. Process means working on data or working on input. And output means whatever results we are getting on the computer after processing, that is called the output. Now we can see some examples also for input, process, output, because computer system, on this basis it is working. Computer is working on the basis of IPO cycle. I is for input, P is for process, O is for output. So IPO cycle is the input, process and output. Input I told you, that is input means data and instructions. Process means working on input, and output means whatever results we are getting after processing, that is called the output. So let's see some examples. Just like if you want to add something in the computer, so first what we will do, we will take some digits to add, and whatever digits we will take, we will enter that digits in the computer with the use of keyboard, and keyboard is an input device. Now process, first we will take input, next process will be there. Process means whatever numbers we have entered in the computer, we want to add this, so we will show on the screen. Suppose we have taken digits 90 plus 85, 69, 98, 76 and 84. So we will show in addition form on the computer. But processing will be done in the CPU, because CPU, as its name, Central Processing Unit, CPU is the processing device. So processing will be done in the CPU only. And after processing, we can see the result. After adding these numbers, these digits, we can see whatever answer will come, that you can see on the monitor. Monitor is an output device. This way computer is working on the IPO cycle, that is input, process and output. Children, this way we have completed the lesson. Hope you are able to understand. Now, some homework is also there for you all. First, you will do this fill in the blanks. Next, state true false. Then multiple choice questions. After that, you will write the question answer also. Here, first question is, what is a computer? That I told you. Second question is, what do you call the information that you enter into the computer? Third is, name that device that is known as the brain of a computer. Fourth is, how many types of keys are there on the keyboard? Name them. Fifth one is, what is software? Name its types. Sixth one is, which hardware device is used to read words, numbers, or pictures printed on a paper? Name its various types. Thank you.